Driving the highway from Zagreb, the capital of Croatia, we first climbed the high mountains, followed by a sharp descent to the Adriatic Sea. Between the hills emerges Rijeka, the third largest city in Croatia and one of the four macro-regional centers located in the north part of the Kvarner Bay. If you walk the streets of Rijeka, you might see bumper sticker saying "Volim grad koji teče," which means "I love the city that flows." The saying evolved from image of the city lying on the river Rijeka. The name Rijeka hides the symbol of water, so if transferred to the English language, the word Rijeka translates to a river. Other names used for the city in the past and deriving from Latin were Tharsatica, Vitopolis, and Flumen. Also, during the city's recent history, there was a name Reka. Within the past century, Rijeka has been a part of various states, and this could underpin the statement that Rijeka is and has been a well-known city for its multiculturality. The rich history of Rijeka is embedded in the architecture that can be seen around the city. Austro-Hungarian rule definitely left its strong influence on the architecture, and therefore the similar style can be seen in other European cities such as Vienna, Budapest, and the Croatian capital Zagreb. As a matter of fact, theaters in Vienna, Zagreb, and Rijeka share the same architects and similar facade. Therefore, we can state that the architecture is a combination of new styles, classicism, elements taken from continental Croatia, along with elements that reveal the characteristics of the local Mediterranean style. Besides these styles of architecture, Rijeka is home to its well-known skyscrapers and buildings built after the World War II. During the post-war era and the period of 1970s, the industry was growing fast, hence the industrial look that can also be found. Besides those mentioned reasons that prove the rich history, the other strongest argument for the city's multicultural heritage is the idiom spoken in the city. By analyzing the language and the linguistic features of the city, we could state that historical movements, multiculturality and multi-ethnicity of the city of Rijeka, since there are around 20 national minorities, brought different yet mosaic picture of the city. We need to distinguish several levels of idiom analysis of the city of Rijeka: synchronous, the idiom we can find today, and diachronic, the idiom of the past and the way it functionated. We need to differentiate the image of the city today and in the past. Not so long ago, the river Rijeka was the border between Rijeka on the west and Sušak on the east side of today's city of Rijeka. The border meant that Rijeka of that time was under influence of the Italian kingdom, whereas Sušak was under influence of the kingdom of Yugoslavia.
Uz to, naravno, bez obzira na sve to, na takav jedan politički i povijesni trenutak, grad Reka je imala, naravno, svoje specifičnosti, Sušak je imao svoje specifičnosti, ali i neke značajke, jezične značajke koje su se mogle poistovjetiti.
Reka's speech could have been found in today's central part of the city, the old core called Gomela, and the same speech could also be found in Mlaka neighborhood.
To je naime bio jedan čakavski idiom ekavskoga dijalekta, što znači da su stanovnici govorili me sit testo, lepo telo, va škole, gore, dole i tako dalje. Znači na svim pozicijama se mogao naći jat uz neke iznimke, jat, ekavski refleks jata uz neke ikavske iznimke.
Another very specific characteristic of the speech of that time was cakavizam.
Stari gradski govor bio je cakavski i to prvoga tipa, dok je onaj na Mlaki bio drugoga tipa, pa se primjerice u Starome gradu moglo čuti ne čovjek nego covek, ne žena nego žena ili zena i ne na primjer šaka nego saka ili šaka na Mlaki.
Different types of the speech used in the city's suburbs did not employ cakavizam, but the rest of the language features were fairly the same with that of the city's center. Cakavizam had disappeared somewhere in the 80s, and even back then you couldn't really hear it.
Možemo gotovo reći da znamo trenutak kada je taj govor umro. Naime, profesorica Iva Lukešić s ovog Filozofskog fakulteta u Rijeci, koja je i započela istraživanje ovoga područja, je uspjela snimiti govor jedne starice u domu umirovljenika na Kantridi i to je, koliko nam je poznato, zadnji zapis toga govora. Međutim, ako danas gledamo današnju sliku grada Rijeke, onda je taj prostor znatno širi.
So, what we introduced so far was a diachronic perspective. What has nowadays been left from the Chakavian dialect is not to be ignored. Primarily, the Ikavian type of the Chakavian dialect still exists in the western part of the city.
To su dijelovi grada Rijeke poput Renove, poput Kantride, poput Zameta, koji još uvijek imaju starinačkog stanovništva.
To conclude, there is Western speech on one side and there is Eastern speech on the other, the sides being physical parts of the same city. Where is the difference?
Evo, primjerice, možda jedna rečenica bi mogla okarakterizirati i pokazati tu polariziranost. U zapadnim dijelovima, dakle negdješnjim dijelovima prigrađa grada Rijeke, bi rekli va gradu Rijeke je lepo živet. U ovom istočnom dijelu, dakle negdješnjim dijelovima grada Sušaka, bi rekli va gradu Rijeke je lipo živet. Ono što se primjećuje već u toj rečenici je uvećani broj ikavizama u ovim istočnim govorima današnjeg grada Rijeke.
Apart from this difference, the two types of the Chakavian dialect share one similarity if compared to the rest of the subdialects of Chakavian dialect.
Isto tako, ono što im je zajedničko je takozvana prevlast deklinacije koja nije tipična za standardni jezik hrvatski.
Another thing they have in common is the three-accent system.
Dakle, postoji stari čakavski akut, postoje neki fenomeni koje ove govore i istočnog i zapadnog dijela čini zajedničkim, a to je neocirkumfleks, pojama neocirkumfleksa u dvijema kategorijama. U kategoriji prezenta određenog tipa glagola ili pak pridjeva.
Another difference among differences that we will mention is the phoneme L.
Naime, govori zapadnog dijela današnjega grada Rijeke ne poznaju taj fonem, pa će ostvarivati riječ ljubav kao ljubav, riječ ljudi kao ljudi, dok će u ovim istočnim dijelovima, dakle trsatskoga tipa, reći ljudi i ljubav. Jel? Isto tako u ovim istočnim se mogu naći obezvučenja, ne baš uvijek dosljedna, pa neće biti muž nego muž, neće biti daž nego daž.
We could go on about other similarities and differences of today's Chakavian dialect in the city of Rijeka, but one thing is clear. These two subdialects came linguistically closer despite the political and historical border. At the same time, they both kept elements that prove their affiliation with the Chakavian-Ikavian dialect. When we look at a current linguistic situation from a synchronous perspective, we could say that Rijeka is a linguistic Babylon.